Sagittarius, we're going to do your monthly reading. I'm going to use Matt Quester's deck first. I feel like you're maybe kind of like celebrating a victory, or like I got like this like you're really hype about something. Yeah. Okay, you're kind of doing something maybe off the beaten path. Yeah, here's Stormfield number 9 in the upright. It's like you're weathering a storm beautifully. Just sailing through. Like it's like no sweat off my back. Like yeah, no, it's whatever you're doing, it's like going smashingly is what I want to say. This is metamorphosis. It's like seeing the other half of yourself, or confronting that part of yourself, and like being able to kind of give birth. Like, I'm just saying number 25. Give birth to something that's like a replica of what you were trying to do. So you got 40 in the reverse, 9 in the upright, and 25 in the upright. Okay. Yeah, then we've got rock bottom coming out in the reverse. Yeah, that's what I mean, is like it's almost like you're the opposite of rock bottom right now. Like you're on the move in a specific way that I'm going to get clarifiers with the Rider Waite. That's interesting. The 10 of Swords just came out, but it's on top of follow the leader. It's like when you've tried to follow in other people's footsteps before, it's never worked for you. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, look, it's like always been really slow moving, but being a slow moving human through a storm field is actually kind of wise. Okay. And it means that like you make it home faster. It's number 25 with the 4 of Wands, which is the home card. You're changing your home. It's like your home is changing, or it's evolving in a way that's, yeah, it's like moving forward without hitting rock bottom. You're on this path definitively. You're not on that one. You're on this one. Does that make sense? Like I feel like there's a confidence that comes through with like knowing, okay, like this is where I may have been for a really long time. This is where I'm moving away from. Like I almost feel like you're backing away from something slowly, and you're backing into like a garage or a new home, or I'm just looking at the Chariot card over here. That's like a car, or like your chariot awaits, you know? That's what this is. It's you claiming your independence in a way that you need to claim your independence, I guess. I mean, like, this is kind of cut and dried. It's not really that complicated a message. I feel like whatever you're excited about, that excitement is going to spill over into everything that you do. Yeah, you're not going to be suffering for very long. If you were suffering, you're not going to be suffering anymore. You don't need to follow what you used to follow. You could just do your own thing. Do your own thing. Like, say F it. My Gibbo FO meter is broken. Yep, there's business coming out. This business might have been kind of slow moving for you and a little bit stormy, like a lot of tornadoes, a lot of things that just got kind of blown up, right? But this is that one thing that's going to be your steed, your trusted steed, your homestead, like through whatever business transaction. This could just be in business, but I also feel like it's at home. You could have found like a home in the business that you're looking into. This is Scorpio card right here. I'm also seeing no competition. So like this home right here is something that like, it's the transformation card. Okay, that's what death is right here, is the metamorphosis. It's you're really changing about 2 different things at one time in your home. There's no competition. You have got this covered top to bottom from like by leaps and bounds. This is like the picturesque situation, if you will. Like, I changed my hair. I changed residences, literally. There was a death of my old residence. Now I've got a new one. This could be like a new boo, a new love interest, a new... You understand it, like a new idea that you have or a new concept that you're going to go for. Either way it goes, this has everything to do with you manifesting exactly what you want to manifest. And it's using that like extra energy that you possess within yourself. Okay, because like you can't really take energy from other people. So you might be like, without having something physically in front of you, you might feel kind of discontent. This is going to be the adjustment that's needed in order for that physical body to be with you at all times. Okay, like no pause. No pause. You are going to be on play at all times. Aphrodite energy, this is love. It's love energy. This is number 45 coming through. Okay. And in whatever way this is, it's going to be something that is going to help you be creative and loving at the same time. So enjoy it, whatever it is that's coming towards you. Let me see, what else can I get for Sagittarius? I'm going to use the Angelic Messenger card to see what the angels have to say. So this is like divine guidance is judgment, and this is release, number 23. So it's kind of like you're letting go of being judged or judging others. You're going to let something just be kind of in free fall for a little while. Like, it doesn't need to be so definitive. Yeah. Change just came out. It flew out right on top of this first stack. Follow the leader. With suffering in the reverse, and this, it's like you know what suffering feels like, so you're not going to suffer anymore. You're just going to be like, I'm just going to live my life. If it makes you feel like you're suffering, that's too freaking bad. Here's number 6, blessings. Right down the middle, this is business, a business transaction possibly. You could have a blessing in your business. It was really slow moving for one reason or another, but no longer. This is, yeah, number 6, number 9, number 52, and then this really slow moving steed kind of energy. You are going to be victorious in business in some way, shape, or form that I don't think you thought you were going to be victorious. I think it's just going to like kind of drop into your lap. Okay, and you get to bounce it like you're Santa Claus. Yeah, look, there's judgment in the reverse. This is cooperation, number 39, and judgment in the reverse. So like, you don't have to cooperate with other people's judgment either. You just have your own. You just have your own judgment. You don't have to cooperate. This is like a independent thing. This love doesn't need to have like outside influences tugging on it. If it's something new, just let it be new and like shiny and like fun and be like immersed in each other. You know what I mean? Like, that's the point, I think. I wouldn't know. Don't ask me. Okay. Here's the Buddha deck. So there's no pleasure, no pain. That's what this says right here. This is also number 23. So that we already saw the number 23 come out with release. But this is number 23 in the reverse, which is like kind of heartbreaking for you, but also understand, without pleasure or without pain, there's no pleasure. Without pleasure, there's no pain. You have to have one to contrast against the other in order to really grasp what it is that you have in your hand. And I mean, of course, you don't want to like show your entire deck of cards, but at the same time, who really cares? It doesn't change what the cards say, okay? It's number 13, ignorant mind in the upright. The unexamined life is not worth living. That's by Socrates. That's kind of in business. That could be like your motto. Also, something about a lot happening for you under the table. I'm not saying in a bad way, Sagittarius. I'm just saying, like, there's something that's not really that obvious. This is number 1 in the reverse and number 13 in the upright. And today is the 13th of the month. What's going to come out for Aphrodite, please? Craving Mind, number 20. Do no harm is in the reverse. Okay. So I almost feel like I just need to remind you gently, whatever love interest this is, you could be craving to be with them, do that, okay? No qualms about it. However, just make sure you're not harming yourself or hurting yourself in some way. Because I've just worked with this deck enough. It's do no harm, practice value, virtue, discipline the mind. These are the teachings of the Buddha. So craving is not really that disciplinary. It's necessary to crave certain things, and you're gonna crave like food when you're hungry, or sex when you're horny, or to go to the bathroom when you need to take a dump or a piss. It's about the hierarchy of needs, but also understanding the way to navigate through those without being detrimental to yourself. You are enough exactly the way that you are. Just remember that. Anyway, Sagittarius, I feel like that's your read. I'm sorry it's kind of short. It's been a doozy. And also a pleasure to do this reading. Bye.